Good morning, boys and girls. It is Mrs. Sander, and I am here with your lesson for the day. And today we are going to talk about making inferences. So if you make an inference, you are inferring. So I just want to make sure you're familiar with all these words I'm going to be throwing out there during the video. And what it means to infer or make an inference is basically just make a good guess. So infer is a fancy word for guess. So when you make these guesses, you have to use evidence from your story. Okay, so this week it says readers infer to help them understand what is happening in the story. Okay, so we are going to infer about how the pirates are feeling at the end of the story. It said, how did the pirates feel about Jolly Roger at the end of the story? Provide two pieces of evidence from the text to support your answer. So, boys and girls, the reason I say we have to make a guess when we infer is because if you remember from the story, it didn't say, the pirates were very happy with Jolly Roger. Or it didn't say, the pirates were very angry with Jolly Roger at the end of the story. So we have to use the clues about what those pirates are saying, what they're doing, to help us decide how they feel about Jolly Roger. And I already came up with my topic sentence. You can disagree with me, but based on what I read, I wrote, I can infer that the pirates were happy with Jolly Roger at the end of the story. And then I put first because remember, I need two pieces of evidence from the text that support that they were happy with him. So I'm going to go into the story and I'm going to find my support. So I'm going to go to the end. Okay. So if you remember, the Jolly Roger decided to bake a cake. He blew up the pan. And then right before his shipmates were about to surrender, the admiral decided to abandon ship because of the explosion. So here I'm going to start with my evidence. It says Jolly Roger was sorry about his cake. He tried to explain, but no one would listen. They were too busy cheering. So I'm going to write first, the pirates were cheering for Jolly Roger after the explosion. Okay, and then I'm going to write another transition word. This is a lot like opinion writing when you need to support your inference. So usually in opinion writing, we use first, next, then to support our opinion. Today I'm using it to support my inference or my guess that they were happy with him. So do you cheer for someone that you're unhappy with? I probably wouldn't. So I use that as a clue. Okay. So my next piece of evidence that they were happy for him comes from here. It says they made a special flag in his honor. Even though he still wasn't a good pirate, it says his shipmates didn't care. They made a special flag in his honor. Soon other pirates began flying the flag. It struck fear in the hearts of sailors across the 7 seas. So boys and girls, on this page alone, I found 2 other pieces of evidence. He was still a bad pirate, but his shipmates didn't care. And they made a special flag in his honor. Would you make a special flag in someone's honor if you weren't happy with them? So, boys and girls, I gave you one piece of evidence, and then I pointed out some others in the story, and it's your job to put that into your writing to support your inference. Now, like I said, if you disagree with me that they weren't happy with him, they were unhappy with him, they didn't like him at the end of the story, that's fine. Give me your evidence. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So have fun making inferences today, boys and girls.